Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. If you are new, if you're not new, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marina and today I am back with another reading vlog. Yeah, okay. So I went on Twitter and I made a poll asking you guys which book I should read based off of just the title alone, because I realized like I posted it on my main Twitter and not my book Twitter. I don't know why I did that. But moral of the story is today you guys chose what I'm reading. Today I'm reading Spanish Love Deception by Miss Elena Armas. Elena. Today I'm officially gonna be one of the people who have read this book. I know it's so loved. Like everyone that I've seen loves this book, specifically the main lead. I'm pretty sure his name is Aaron Blackford. He's been plaguing my book Twitter timeline for months to the point where like I feel like I have to read it. Like I need to be in the know, I need to feel included. I need that sort of validation. So therefore, this is what I'm going to be reading. I don't know how long it's going to take me to read it. I doubt it's going to be long, but me being me, I chose to do a reading vlog during finals week. So we're going to see how this goes. Honestly, I really don't expect it for me to take long reading it. I expect to be done with it at least by like, today is the 21st of April. I expect to be done with this, meaning that today is Thursday. I expect to be done with this by no less than maybe like Saturday or Sunday. I should be dedicating my time to studying, but priorities, am I right? Aaron Blackford is the main priority, apparently. I have to go to class in like 15 minutes. So I'm gonna bring this book with me because I have a feeling we're gonna do nothing in class. Like nothing. The class that I'm going to, I know that there's going to be nothing for us to do because everyone mostly did all of their final stuff because we turned in our finals for this class that I'm going to like a week ago. So therefore, I'm going to be reading this, or at least trying to, and then I will update you guys on what I feel when I get back. I'm very excited. I swear, I hope you guys did not lead me astray. I'm hoping that this book is really good because, you know, it's always mixed when it comes to like book talk, popular books. They're either like a really, really good one or a really, really bad one. Because of all the hype surrounding it, I'm really hoping you guys do not lead me astray. I really hope I'm not walking into the lion's den. I mean, I technically am, because even uploading this vlog is walking into the lion's den because the fandom for this book is huge. So and with that being said, if I end up saying something that you guys don't like about the characters, or if I end up not liking the book, be nice. Be nice, please. I'm so fragile right now. Like I said, finals week is coming up. It's a lot going on up here. The last thing I need is for book talkers to be on my ass about not liking their favorite book. To each their own. If you love it, that's great. I'm hoping to love it too. I'm trying to go in with like no expectations, okay? None. Zero. Zilch. I'm gonna try, okay? I will see you guys later after I get back from class. Good morning, everyone. It's very early in the morning. I don't know what time it is, but it's like the next day. I realized as soon as I woke up this morning that I never updated you guys on where I was in the book. My bad. As soon as I got home from school, I literally took the longest nap in the world. Since I took a nap in the day, I stayed up all night long and read for a while. I didn't expect the book to be like this. I'm gonna be honest. That doesn't mean I dislike it. I just didn't expect it to be like this. You guys already know I'm kind of like iffy when it comes to fake date. Not iffy, I just don't like the fake dating trope, but I want to give this book a chance because it's so well loved. Like I thought that they would already be in Spain by now. I'm on like chapter 7. I thought that they would have already been in Spain by now, but no, they're not. They're going to some like social commitment is in quotations because I have no idea what this event is that Aaron has to go to, and he needs her to be a fake date for it. I don't know. I like I said, I was reading it at around 2 a.m. so maybe I was too tired to comprehend what this date is. I'm gonna like give it until at least chapter 10. If they're not in Spain by chapter 10, I'm gonna be very confused. Because like I need vacation vibes. I picked it up because, oh, vacation vibes. It might be like a people we meet on vacation type of thing, because I really enjoyed that in People We Meet on Vacation. But no, they've been in New York for the past 7 chapters. Give me Spain, please. I wanted to get past page 100, so I'm pretty sure I'm past that. I don't feel like grabbing my book to check which page I'm on though. I started the show Heartstopper. Tell me why it's like the cutest show in the world. I'm sorry. I read volume 1 the other day. One of my favorite romance books of all time, I feel like. And so now I'm watching the show and I'm just like, this is kind of the best thing ever. Peak television, dare I say. And it's like so easy to get hooked on because each episode is only like a 30 minutes long because it's from a graphic novel. Like, I don't understand how they would have made it longer than that. I'm pretty sure there's only 8 episodes. I think I'm gonna binge it all when I get home. I watched the first 2 episodes this morning. I have work, so I have to start getting ready. In Spanish Love Deception, I'm gonna read it throughout my breaks at work, so I'll update you guys after work. It may or may not be the next day. Oopsies. So I didn't update it all yesterday. I meant to. Totally forgot because work tired me out, but I did watch Heartstopper as soon as I got home from work, so I guess I wasn't that tired. And I rewatched it again this morning, guys. It's so good. I think I'm gonna make a video on it today. And if that's the case, that video might be out before this one comes out, so go watch that if you haven't already. I have read a little since yesterday. Not that much, but like a little. I'm like this far into it, so like I guess you could say like a quarter into it, a third. I don't know. I'm not good at math. I'm at the part where they're at this like auction thing. Apparently that's the thing that Aaron is dragging this girl to. He doesn't want to be bid on at this auction because apparently it's like a bachelor auction. Ooh. So he needs Catalina to bid on him, and in return he will go with her to her sister's wedding in Spain. My thing is, I'm on like what page? I'm over 100 pages in, like 126, 127, something like that. I'm on chapter 8. Like I said before, I expect them to be in Spain by no later than chapter 10. Like, this slow burn just to get to Spain is making me ill. Like, I need it. I need it expeditiously. I need them to be in, like, it doesn't have to be a 1-bedroom trope, but like 1 hotel room trope maybe. Family tension, because apparently she doesn't like her cousins. Interesting. Her ex-boyfriend is gonna be there. I just want to see the tension. Like, I get it. They're enemies. Like, they keep on saying how Catalina does not like this man. I get it. She's better than me at holding grudges, though. I can't imagine holding grudges for years. That's just me personally, though. I understand why she's holding a grudge against this man. I could never. Grudges are not my thing. I get that they hate each other. I get that it's an enemies, quote unquote, to lovers trope. I get it. Now can we please go to Spain? Like, I think that's why it's like, oh, I'm going through this book so slow. I just don't care about the build up to Spain. I just want to be in Spain. I did not think I'd have to get 100 pages in, over 100 pages in, just to get to Spain. I have nothing to really say about it. Aaron is okay, I guess. You can tell that he's literally head over heels for this woman. I could tell within like the first 10 pages when he literally said, yeah, I'll go to Spain with you to be your fake boyfriend. That's when I knew. To be the main character, you have to be oblivious to some extent. So maybe I'm never going to be the main character because I could peep this shit instantly, not even going to hold you. If I'm planning to make a video today, I might not make it for like another few hours. And then that time's going to be dedicated to editing. Before I do all that, I'm going to stick to reading. I'm going to make a dent in this book, like a bigger dent than I already have, because it's already Saturday. I said I would probably finish this book by Saturday or Sunday. And since I work tomorrow, I don't think I'm going to get it done by Saturday or Sunday. With that being said, I'm going to actually read for the next few hours, and I'll update you guys. I will actually update you guys. I'm so serious. I will update you guys. I will update you guys when I'm finished. Okay. Yes. Okay. Bye.
A few moments later.
Okay, so this is when I'm starting to get irritated because this is like the main character syndrome that I think a lot of girls in these romance books have. Like, I mentioned this before, but they're so oblivious to the point where it gets kind of annoying. And like, it doesn't help that this book isn't in dual POV, so like, I don't even know what this man is thinking half the time, but his actions are very obvious. Like I mentioned, I could tell by chapter 1 that he was already like in deep with this girl. Like, he's pretty whipped, if you asked me. You could easily tell. So when they're dancing during this function, this little auction thing, right, and he's like, hey, do you want to go to the, you know, pet kennel or whatever with me, because that's what he does whenever he goes on dates with the people that bid on him or whatever. He goes to hang out with pets, dogs. It sounds like the best date to me, right? And she's just like, is this part of the deal? Like, girl, what do you mean? He's genuinely like, I'm sorry. And then when he's like, do you want to be friends? She takes that as like, is he like manipulating me? Like, girl, he's like genuinely trying and you're just ruining it. Like, hey, do you want to be friends? She's like, no. And then he like walks away and is standoffish. And then she's like, well, this is why I don't want to be friends. Like, girl, I'm sorry. It seems like maybe you're the problem. I don't know though. I have nothing against Catalina, but this chapter 9, kind of pissing me off because I feel like we were actually getting somewhere. But no, it just reestablished the fact that something we already knew, that they were enemies, whatever. So apparently the Spain trip doesn't take place until a few weeks from this point in the book. So I'm assuming we're not even going to get to Spain until like halfway through the book. So I'm confused as to what this first half is even going to be. It's a workplace romance. I did not know that. I did not know that going into the book that they were co-workers. So what is their office just going to be them, this weird tension, awkward silence thing for the next, like, I don't know, 90 pages? I'm very confused. You know, like, it doesn't have to be this way. She could have just said, yes, I would have loved to go to the dog kennel. Or she could have just said, yes, we can be friends, so she can end this grudge that she's been having. But she didn't do that. For like, it's confusing to me. It's so confusing to me. He's obviously like somewhat being the bigger person here and asking, hey, do you want to be friends? And she's literally like, yes, but no. I'm getting frustrated. I don't want to pick up the book. Like, that chapter really pissed me off, but I only got one chapter into it. I'm gonna continue reading, but now I'm like irritated, so that's nice. Hello, it's 11:10, same night. I just finished editing my heartstopper video, and not gonna lie, that took a lot out of me. Just a little bit. It's still exporting onto my computer, so I don't even have it in the uploading process yet. So I think what I'm gonna do is just call it a night. I did get a little farther in Spanish Love Deception. It's pretty much certain that Aaron is gonna go to Spain with her at this point. Like, I don't know why they're dragging it on. Like, okay, she literally passed out in her office because of like not eating. Like, she's trying to fit into this wedding dress or like this bridesmaid's dress, whatever, and she's been starving herself for like a month. Her body finally felt it and she passed out, and Aaron was taking her home or something, and he answered the phone and it was her sister, and her sister was like, oh, this is Aaron, and her family kind of expects her to go with him, but they were expecting that anyway because she already told them his name. So I don't know why we had to go through this whole process. Like, he's obviously going. So it's basically confirmed. They're still in the car together though. I stopped mid-chapter, which I hate doing, but I needed to eat something. I also like showered and I took care of myself because today has just been a very long day. A very long productive day, but a very long day. So I think what I'm going to do is finish the chapter that I'm on, which is currently chapter 11. So yeah, I haven't even gotten that far, guys. I feel like I'm getting through this book in teensy bits, but I'm pretty like decently through it. I feel like I don't know. My main priority right now is getting this current video that I'm working on out, which is the heartstopper video. I'm kind of happy with how it turned out. There's a few things I forgot to mention in it, but everything that I forget to mention I'll just like say on Twitter because I've been talking about the show for the past 48 hours. I'll update you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow I have work, so I probably won't read as much during the day, probably more at night. So I'll update you guys then. Hello, it is currently the next day. I have no idea what time it is, but ignore my hair as well. I literally just woke up from a nap, but I woke up from a nap and I got chapter 15, but we're finally in Spain. I used to pray for times like this. Also, I don't know what changed between the point that I'm at and when Aaron picked her up off the office floor from passing out, but they've been like flirting openly, like in a non-fake dating way. So I don't know if seeing her like pass out from starvation like opened something within him to start flirting with her, but they were literally in the cafe ordering their stuff and he was like about to pay for her food. Of course she said no, and he was like, oh, do you want me to beg for you and stuff like that, and I was like, he's gotten very bold, and so has she. Good for them. I don't know where it came from. Kind of seems a little random, not even gonna lie, but it's totally fine because something is finally happening. We've made it, people. I'm so excited to meet her family though. Just from like the calls that she has between like her and her mom and her sister, I think her family's gonna be funny. This is probably gonna get me into the book a little faster. I am literally officially like halfway in, like I'm right here. I'm ready. I'm hooked. I'm in there. I just woke up. I didn't go to work. I didn't go to work at all. Long story short, I busted my tire. Popped it. Ridiculous. I have to get a new one tomorrow, which means I'm probably not gonna go to work tomorrow either, which it's not good because I need money, but it's totally fine. With that being the case, I'm going to spend the rest of today and tomorrow reading. Honestly, I could go into work tomorrow. It'd just be really later in the day so I can get my new tire. But yeah, the point is I am going to dedicate my time to reading because they're finally in Spain and I'm finally hooked. This is what dreams are made of, you know? Maybe I can get through this book faster now. Let's hope, guys. Let's hope. Update. It's like past midnight, but I just finished a really good chapter and I want to talk about it, even though I'm like kind of half asleep and dozing off, but like give me a second. So I just finished chapter 18. I got to know more about Aaron. That's really all I wanted. Here's the thing, right? I struggle reading romance books that aren't dual POV. Everyone knows this who follows me, who has subscribed to me and watches my book content. You guys know dual POV is my best friend when it comes to romance. If it's not there, then I get a little bit frustrated. So the fact that he finally opened up, ooh, it's so good. It's all I really wanted. Cause I'm just like, what is up with this man? I can't read him. I don't understand him. You're very mysterious and broody and I need to understand why. And I finally got it. The last sentence of chapter 18 was like Lena asking him, have you finally found happiness? Are you finally happy? And it was like after he had the conversation about how his dad and him weren't really close after his mom died and how he was basically groomed into being a football player his whole entire life and being an NFL star or whatever, and it wasn't something that made him happy. The last sentence was literally him saying, I don't know, but I'm working on it, like I'm fucking trying to be. And I don't know, something about that just made me really emotional. With that being said, I'm enjoying it. I don't know if you guys can see that. I have like this much left. I might spend the next like hour reading because like I said, I took a nap earlier, so I'm like awake but I'm in the mood to read now because I'm more invested in the characters as this story comes to a close. Like it's not like close to ending, but I have like a little over 100 pages left. I'll update you guys tomorrow if I get farther. I'm tired. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Hello everyone. Hi. It is currently the next morning. Pretty sure it's like 10:30-ish. I'm not completely sure. I read a little last night and I read a little this morning. I have a lot of thoughts on what's been happening. I just stopped at the part where Lena had a conversation with her ex Daniel, which by the way, what a creep. I always question student-teacher relationships, no matter the age, because there's obviously a power imbalance, you know, to some extent. But this definitely confirmed it, because the way that he basically called her a child when they first started dating. So that begs the question as to why you felt comfortable enough to date her for years and then leave her when all the ridicule came around. Yeah, I don't like Daniel, but I didn't like him anyway, so it's totally fine. As for Catalina and Aaron, I have so many I don't know. I feel like the pacing in this book, as it gets near the end, like it's becoming a lot more slow, and I feel like the relationship is developing a lot more. But it's just been very weird. Like, especially that whole like closet scene. Like, I didn't understand what the point of that scene was. I mean, it was very intimate. Don't get me wrong, but she's literally trying to tell you like, hey, I don't know if I can trust you. And his solution to that was like to kiss all over her face and neck. But they've been like openly flirting, like at least for the past over 100 pages, like before they even got to Spain. So I honestly expected them, because the one bed trope is in here. I had a feeling, I expected them to like sleep together within like the last chapter. They haven't done that yet, so I'm guessing the buildup is going to be towards the end. I have no idea. I like her family though, like Lena's family. I think that they're kind of annoying. But that's with every family. So especially like the redhead cousin Charo, I think her name is, so freaking nosy. As soon as Lena wakes up, she's bombarding her with questions and everything. She invites her mother over to the apartment so she can get questioned by two of them unprovoked. And as soon as Aaron wakes up, he's just like, whoa, like the cousins do too much. And like I feel like everyone's giving Lena and Aaron so much attention even though it's not even their wedding. Very bizarre. I have, I think, less than 100 pages left to go, so I think I'm gonna finish this today because again, don't have work today because I have to get a new tire. I'll update you guys, I think, when I finish the book and give you my final thoughts. Hello everyone. It is hours later. I'm pretty sure it's like 5 o'clock, but I finally finished The Spanish Love Deception. Final thoughts. I personally didn't expect the plot to unfold the way it did in this book, and I'm not sure I really enjoyed it much until like the last 100 pages. But overall, I get why people would hype up this book simply because of Aaron Blackford. He kind of carried those last 100 pages, not gonna lie. He's not one of my favorite book boyfriends. Like he's okay. I feel like I just couldn't get into it mostly because of like the pacing and everything. Like it was just very off. I don't know what I'm gonna rate it though. I feel like I probably won't be able to rate it until like I do my monthly wrap-up stuff. I thought Catalina as a main character was good. I liked her characterization. I like being able to understand her feelings and what she was going through and why she rejected Aaron towards the end. Like I totally got that because it was explained throughout the book, her feelings about that. Like it wasn't just thrown in randomly into the story, which I appreciated because a lot of romance books just throw in conflict for no reason in the last part of the book for literally no reason. But for Catalina, I understood why she was feeling the way that she did. Like I said, I would really appreciate if this book was dual POV because most of the time, this man, Aaron Blackford, I especially in the middle part of the story, I needed to know what he was thinking. But yeah, I think that's it for this video. If you guys enjoyed this, thank you. If you'd like to follow me on Twitter and recommend me more books, you can do that here. Or you could comment down below books that you want me to do reading vlogs for, or just to read in general, and I'll read them. I think that's gonna be it. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye everyone.